Welcome everyone. My name is Jennifer Long from Be So Inspired, and I am thrilled to be here today with you to share my third collection with Riley Blake Designs at Riley Blake Virtual Quilt Market called Silent Night. Come, I'll show you all the things. So a little bit about myself before we begin. My name is Jennifer Long from Be So Inspired. I'm a fabric designer with Riley Blake Designs. I'm a quilt pattern designer and writer, professional embroidery digitizer and doll designer, and just maker of all the things. At Be So Inspired, we run a makers club and we have a blog. We share all kinds of tutorials. We love education. We love to lift you up, and this is my third fabric collection with Riley Blake Designs, and I cannot wait to share all the things with you about it. The collection is called Silent Night, and it is a children's nativity collection. The beautiful thing about Silent Night is that although it is designed with children in mind, it is actually perfect for all of the ages, so young and young at heart. This collection, the color palette of this collection is a traditional color palette, much of the time in Bethlehem. It's got rich, deep colors, so it's just great to have out in your space, in your church, in your living room, in your home, but it also has enough interest and enough whimsy and play that the children in your life can spot all the details and have a lot of fun with this collection. So this collection is called Silent Night. The main print is the story, the nativity story, and it comes in 3 different colorways. So it comes in a night colorway, a desert colorway, and a stone colorway. And you can see all the details in the collection. I should mention that some of these prints will actually have sparkle. So they'll have a little bit of gold sparkle on it, usually the stars, and then just some of the wise men details. So it's going to be just a completely magical collection. The second print here is called Silent Night Story Characters, and it's all the characters in the Nativity collection. And the first colorway is Midnight, and then we have a nice ivory colorway. You can still see the sheep, and then you have an earth colorway. And this print is also in the sparkle, so there'll also be some gold sparkle in this print. The third fabric in this collection is called Olive Branch, and this is a floral toss, but I'll talk to you a little bit about some of the florals in this collection. So the flower is actually a Star of David flower. We've got palm leaves, we've got olive branches, we've got olive and palm. We have all of the different growth that would happen in and around the area. So it's true to the story, it's true to the area. These are all found growing native in Bethlehem. So really exciting to have this print in here. And it comes in 3 colorways. It comes in olive, ivory, and berry. The next print is called Choir of Angels, and it is a low volume print, but it has lots of detail in it. And so it has the angels in sprig, night, and berry also, and it's just a great accent print, and it's completely tossed so it can go all the ways. Then we have a desert print, and this is just a wonderful low volume print to mimic the travel that happens through the desert from the 3 wise men, but it also is wonderful for adding some texture to the stars and all the different things in the quilts that we will show you as well. This print comes in 3 colorways. It comes in starlight, stone, and sand. And then the last print in this collection is called Follow the Star, and this print also has a gold sparkle in it. It has the Star of Bethlehem tossed in this print, and then it has lots of little stars just very, very small in the background. And this one comes in dove, and in midnight, and in berry. As you can see, there's so many different ways to use some of the prints. I've made up a couple of stockings here, so you can use the prints as stockings. We're going to talk about the felt panel, which I know people are already getting so excited about. So it is a large felt panel, and it has all of the characters that you'll find in the Silent Night collection, along with an adorable carry bag. So it's completely great for travel, but as you can see, I've also, you can do play on the go with this. I've also made a second panel up to have decorations on the Christmas tree. So it would be a wonderful advent calendar that the kids can hang one character on for the whole month of December. You can also applique them on different things, pillows. I've got them on stockings here, and there's just so many uses for this collection. You can put them in hoop art for around the house or for your Christmas tree ornament. But let's take a closer look at the panel. So in this collection, there are 3 quilt patterns and 1 bench pillow or table runner pattern. And I'd like to just have the opportunity to show them with you. I feel like they really bring this collection to life. Again, the quilt patterns are mature enough that they can be out in your house, in your church, in your space where all of the ages reside. But they are also have enough detail and whimsy that the children in the family will just be drawn to them as well. So the first one is called The Greatest Gift. This is the Greatest Gift quilt that you can see here. And also all the pillows that you can see on my display here as well have been created from the Greatest Gift quilt. This quilt, I should say, will be a quilt-along that will be running on Be So Inspired. So it's one way that we can support our local quilt shops and our customers in a fun row quilt like this. And we'll be giving lots of tips and tricks throughout, keeping people accountable to their sewing, and just have this all ready in time for the holiday season. The next quilt pattern that accompanies this fabric collection is called Silent Night. And this pattern is a nod to the stillness and quietness that leads up to Christmas Eve. So it is full of stars. It is full of calm and peace. This quilt can be left out long before and long after the holiday season. It just has a nod to the anticipation of Christmas Eve. The next quilt pattern is called Follow the Star. And this quilt pattern is the 3 camels on the journey through the desert to the manger to see welcome baby Jesus. And it is just a wonderful evening quilt that can be given, displayed, or just enjoyed and curled up with. It's just a wonderful quilt that has us believing in the promise and the trust of following the star. And the final pattern in this collection is called No Room at the Inn. It is a bench pillow, or it can be turned into a table runner. The designs on the center part of this quilt are actually applique or embroidery digitized applique. And this print here is actually the main print, just fussy cut on the row. So it's a quick sew. It's a wonderful pattern that helps us really feel the strength and the love of the season and the journey and destination that it has taken to get to Christmas Eve. So it's a wonderful pillow. It comes in 2 versions. So it'll come in the sewing machine version, so for sewing machine applique or hand applique, and it's all going to be raw edge applique, or it will be machine digitized, so it can be on your domestic home embroidery machine. And they need a 6x10 hoop in order to do it, and there's the following formats are included in the storyboard. So just want to give you a little bit closer look at some of the projects here. So all the pillows that you can see here these pillows are actually pillows right from the Greatest Gift quilt. So I've turned each of them, I've made them again, can't make enough of them, and I've turned each of them into a pillow so you can have a little nativity set here. I have my camel pillows here, so the 3 camels, so much fun. I've appliqued the felt doll panels on some of the stockings here. Here's a few more of the pillows as well as here. I don't know if you can see this one here or not, but this is just 3 of the presents from the Greatest Gift pattern as well. So wonderful little smaller size bench pillow. And a few things that I just wanted to share. Thank you so much for being here. I will be supporting, as always, with blogs, with information. I'll be supporting quilt shops and customers with 2 sew-alongs for this collection. So the first one is the felt doll panel. We'll be sewing along that together so we can do it. It takes 4 weeks to do that panel together, and I'm going to show you all my tips and tricks with both a video sew-along and a blog and an email information as well. The sew-alongs are all free. There's free PDF, fully illustrated downloads as well for customers and for shops for instructions. The second quilt-along, like we mentioned, is the Greatest Gift quilt-along. And again, the quilt-along is completely free. It is an 8-week quilt-along, and it's in August and September. And we'll be sewing 1 row at a time. I'll give all the tips and tricks for that. We'll talk about fussy cutting if we need to do any fussy cutting, and there'll be just so much fun to share this collection with you. Again, there's going to be some sparkle in this collection, so it's going to be wonderful for the holiday seasons. The color palette and the whimsy of it all pulled together. So I really hope that all the generations can enjoy this fabric collection together. Thank you so much for being here. It means so much to me that you are here. Thank you for your support. Thank you to Riley Blake for licensing the Silent Night collection, and looking forward to seeing you. This collection comes to shops in May 2023. See you then. Bye for now.